Most creators fail because they do not know how to storytell. I know you've been hearing you need to storytell, storytelling. Well, we're going to dive into that today. Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Bree and I'm the founder of Purpose Brand Management, where I help content creators, entrepreneurs, and business leaders have a standout brand that actually makes money. So if you're not new here, you might be familiar with my Storytelling 101 series on TikTok. It did very well. A lot of people got a lot of information from it, and I saw that there was a gap in what people thought about storytelling and what they're actually doing. So let's get into it today. So if you've ever posted a video, it got like 0 engagement, nobody's commenting, you post every single day, every other day, or whatever your cadence is, and you feel like no one engages, I guarantee you your storytelling is the #1 reason why. First off, I always say the hook. You have to have a good hook. When you're thinking of a story to tell, think of the most exciting point in that story that you can bring to the front for the audience's attention. The first 3 seconds are crucial on any platform, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, it doesn't matter. If you cannot master the stop of the scroll, you're not going to get anywhere. Every time I create a video, I make sure that I speak on a pain point, a desire, a want or need for my target audience so that they feel seen and they feel heard and they feel like that this video is for them. A good hook will always create curiosity or urgency. So when you're thinking of hooks, ask yourself, does my hook do one of these things? You have to make the audience feel like they need to keep watching. It's not even a want anymore. It's a need to. So you're not going to say, hi, my name is, nope. You're not going to say, hey guys, welcome back to, nope. A good rule of thumb, start with a question. Ask your audience ask something that they would want to know. Or if not, I told someone that I was working with who was a skincare creator, I told her, I said, hey, why don't you group your target audience members into 2 categories so now they're forced to pick something and they'll stay through the content. Let me give you the example that I gave her. So she does skincare content and I was like, okay, as a hook, ask them, are you a 10-step skincare girly or you're just like a minimalist? You have a one go-to product, a few go-to products, and that's it. It's like 5 minutes versus 20 minutes of skincare. Which one are you? This does not allow the skincare advocate, the skincare enthusiast to keep scrolling. Naturally, we want to feel like we fit into content and we want everything to be about us because us as humans are selfish people. So if you're a skincare advocate and you're somebody who does one of those 2 things, guess what? Now you're engaged in the content because we spoke to one of the 2 things. You want to create FOMO, make people feel like they're missing out. Like if you don't do this now, you're going to X. Or like if you're not doing this, you're missing out on money. If you're not going here for spring break, what are you doing? Like you have to make it seem like, oh, you're missing out if you don't participate in whatever it is. So there's so many ways to go about a good hook to reel them in for a story. Let me take you back to grade school. When we were in grade school, there were ways to build stories. So there was a beginning, a middle, and an end. The problem is people think that this is the only form of storytelling. And frankly, this form of storytelling online can be quite boring if you're not good at it. And you also have to remember, when we read stories, in grade school, there were nonfiction stories and there were fiction stories. In your case, are you somebody that gives data-driven insights like me, who's educating all the things? You still need good storytelling skills, but how do those stories differ from when they're fiction and when they're nonfiction? When I think about good stories, when I'm watching something like a documentary, or I'm like, let's go to the nonfiction route, a documentary, like a murder case file, or like, let's say something like me, where I'm giving you like, statistics, all the things. What are some good ways to like get the audience going? Like people love to hear stats. Like y'all would be freaking out if I said 1 in every 8 vlog channels fail, or 1 in every 10 content creators will never make a dime. So it's like all of those type of statistics, those create an emotion within people, even though it is nonfiction. And the whole purpose of a story is to create an emotion. With my type of content, even though it's quote unquote nonfiction storytelling, it's more so me telling you guys something that's going on within the industry, things you can improve on to get you from A to B. So the emotions that I know that I'm invoking in other people is I'm inspiring them to start. I'm inspiring them to look at it from a new angle. I'm inspiring them to improve the content. I know what emotion that I'm giving people, and you have to figure out what your emotion is that you're going to give to people as well. Going back to storytelling as well, when we were in grade school, do you remember what they told us when we were in grade school? Use question words to build a story. How, what, who, when, and where. All of these things are crucial for making a good story. So who are you? Like, who are you? You come up online every day, you show us your skincare routine. Okay, cool, but who are you? We don't know you. Give us some background. Like, and that moves into the why. Like, why are you making skincare content? Like, did you suffer with PCOS? Have you had dark spots? Genetically, you just didn't look out on skin. Like, what is your reason for doing what you do? Who and why, right? Now, how? How are you here? How are you able to get your skin from A to B? How are you able to get your skin under control? Or how are you able to wear makeup over the type of skin that you have? Answering the hows. Now, when did you start? How long did this take you to do this? So that when is crucial. If you're somebody who has flawless skin, you've been making skincare content, but you're showing the audience, here's my before photo from 3 years ago, but when I didn't take care of my skin, give people context. Wow, that was a long time. Or if you were able to transform your skin in 90 days, that when is crucial. So all of those question words, you need to be able to build a story with that. That is the simplest format of how to build a story. Some good examples of this might be like, let's say we're in finance. A lot of people that do the like saving tips and all the things, a good video to storytell on is how I saved $30,000 in 30 days. That's way more enticing and it makes me want to click more than here's how I saved $30,000. Okay, cool. This guy saved $30,000. But since I have no context of the win, it's not that great, because what if it took him 30 years to do that? What if he saved it over a longer period of time? So when you're creating titles, when you're creating that formulated story, all of those question words are so important because they give context and they may help people figure out, okay, is this a video that I'm actually interested in, or is this something that's just general like everyone else creates? So the next step, another big thing, which I kind of highlighted already, every good story has a 3-part structure: problem, solution, transformation. Problem, solution, transformation. Problem, solution, transformation. All you need to do is give the people what problem is going on within your industry, what problem is going on within your niche. And you might be like, oh, well, Brie, I'm not somebody that's like I don't educate people online. I'm just making entertaining content. Entertainment is a solution to a problem. People look for entertainment for several reasons. If you're somebody that's doing lifestyle content, mom of 3 content, and you're in the lifestyle niche, it's more like family content. Obviously, like, there are going to be a lot of questions and issues and problems that go on within families of 3. And you have a lot of online moms watching like your lifestyle and they're loving it. They love how organized you are. They're wondering, like, let's say you make really aesthetic content. Moms of 3 are wondering, how on earth are you able to keep a clean house with 3 kids? Make a story time, do a story around that, because that's important. How on earth are you able to have white couches with 3 kids? How on earth are you able to edit, film, all the things with 3 kids? Like, there's a bunch of hows and questions that you can answer and give solutions to problems that people may have, even through lifestyle and entertaining content. So don't think with the cap on, like, oh, answering problems and problem solution is only for educational channels. It's for every channel. Also, transformative content always works well. People love to see a how you got from here to here. That type of content will always do well because people are always trying to grow, change, learn, adapt. So if you can show those adaptations online from start to finish, that is a story. And then I want to talk to like my product-based business owners, service-based business owners. When you're selling, you're not selling a service. You're not selling a product. You're selling a solution, right? So when you sell lipstick, right, you're not selling the lipstick because, oh, this is a beautiful red and it comes in like an aluminum container. It's recyclable. It's this. And not that all those things aren't important. And some people may find that, oh, this is recyclable, so you know what, this might be something I want to buy. But the overarching thing is you're not selling that. You're selling the confidence. When we think of red lipstick, we think of confidence. We think of just bold, right? These are emotions. These are feelings, right? You're selling a feeling. For an example, if you're a real estate agent trying to make real estate videos online, you're not selling those homes. Those homes are the least of your concern. You're selling the feeling of what a potential buyer will feel walking into their dream home. This is what you will come home to every single day. This is your future life. So taking it a step further and thinking about, what am I selling? what am I trying to give to my clients? What am I trying to give to the people that buy? So don't think about it from the product's perspective and think about what they're getting. I think once you do that, it's way easier to storytell and make content around it instead of trying to have the product or service at the focus. And of course, lastly, be original. Everyone right now, we're in this era of like, I'm going to copy this same exact story format as my favorite creator. That will not work. Your favorite creator already exists. They have hundreds of thousands of followers. Why on earth would somebody choose you over them if you're stealing their content style? Like, be creative. It doesn't have to be beginning, middle, or end. I love a good chaotic storyline. I love a good chaotic story time, just personally. It's like when things are out of order, it doesn't mean it's not right. Like, you don't have to tell a story in the way that, you know, is beginning, middle, end. Think of how you can be innovative and creative. And that's the biggest piece of storytelling, which unfortunately I feel like being creative isn't something that everyone is born with. So for some of you, it is going to be extremely difficult for you to storytell well. But some people are gifted with the art of creativity, so it may be easier for them. So overall, I hope this video helped you. I hope this helped you understand how to craft a better story when you're online and not just post content to post content. If you want to know more about storytelling and how to do it exactly for your niche, the Purpose Brand Academy is now live and enrollment closes March 18th. We will be accepting no more people at that time. We're going to be walking through storytelling specific to industries. We're also going to be walking through monetization, brand deals, everything from start to finish on how your career will go. If you're a service provider, business owner, or content creator, or influencer, this program is definitely for you. So that'll be linked in my description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this piece of content today. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to drop the secret emoji down below and make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.